Hello Soul Family, welcome to Alchemy Mystic Healing Messages. In this reading, we will be looking into karmic dynamics that you may be dealing with or involved in at this time. The objective of this reading is to help you navigate out of these karmic situations and towards circumstances that are aligned with your higher self. This is a collective message, so it will not be for any specific zodiac sign. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever this message finds you is when you were meant to receive it. Please utilize your discernment and only take the messages that resonate with you. If you are in need of any additional assistance or support on your spiritual healing and or self-improvement journeys, I am also available for distant Reiki Therapy services. If you would like to learn more about Reiki Therapy, how it may benefit you, and details on the services I provide, all of that information can be found on the channel's community tab. If you stick around to the end of the message, I will let you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. Alright, you guys, let's see what kind of healing messages the universe has for us today. So the karmic message says, sometimes space is definitely needed. Resolutions can wait. Alright. I could definitely understand that. In the heat of the moment, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Alright. In the heat of the moment, we don't usually want to act or react from that space. We want to level our heads, calm down, take a step back. Think about what's the important thing in that moment in order to tackle the situation in the best manner. We have the Ten of Swords. Ace of Pentacles is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. Let's see what else comes out for the collective in this reading. Let's see what the universe has. Alright, give me just a sec. We have the Four of Swords that wanted to flip out in the most dramatic way. So maybe you fought hard for that Four of Swords. Maybe it was a bit elusive, is what I'm getting. It is Libra energy. You may have experienced a betrayal that was hard to heal from, is what I'm getting. Hard for you not to react to. Hard for you to keep quiet about. Sometimes what I'm getting is, yeah, we have the Sun Leo energy. What I'm getting is sometimes people hurt us intentionally. This betrayal with this Ten of Swords was very much intentional, right? People do things to get a rise out of us, to pull us out of our character, to pull us out of our happiness, to get us to do things that aren't in alignment with our happiness, with our joy, and won't result in happiness or joy. This Page of Cups is even giving me innocence. And not just innocence in terms of someone young and naive, but I'm even thinking of, with that being Libra energy, innocence in the court of law is what I'm getting. And I'm going to get into that once I pull this last card. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, we did Libra, the Sun is Leo, the Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy, Page of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And let's see what we get for the middle of the spread. We have the Fool. Aries energy, also associated with the planet Uranus, which is Aquarius energy, or associated with Aquarius energy. So I'm getting that somebody tried to do all that they could with this Ten of Swords in order to pull you out of character. I don't usually ever say the word or the phrase third party situation. Usually it's All right, it's not the usual third-party situation, which is why I was fumbling to move forward with saying it in that manner. They were trying to use how they gave to someone else and did not give to you to make you feel away, to make you feel less than, to make you feel like you weren't deserving, to make you feel like the pentacles came from them, that it didn't come from the Most High God, that your blessings had to come through them, that you were at their will. Somebody wanted you to beg for something. They had it to give, and they made sure you saw them giving to someone else. I don't know what the dynamic between you and this individual is. It could be somebody at work, right? It could be a boss, a supervisor, where you ask for time off and they say, no, I can't give it to you. And then they turn around and give that same time to somebody else. It could be within a family dynamic where you're in a place of need and you go to someone and you say, hey, would you be able to help me out? And they go, no, I don't really have it. And then, you're at some sort of gathering, or y'all, gather for Sunday dinner. I don't know what it is, right? And in that instance, you see them in front of you almost intentionally giving to someone else the same thing or the same amount of thing that they said that they didn't have to give to you. It's something like that. Or even a friendship, even a partner. They say they couldn't give it to you. They give it to a friend. They give it to a family member. Something like that is going on. But they wanted to make you feel like your ability to move forward financially, since we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, was somehow tied to them. There may have been more to this betrayal, but this may have been a large part of it. They may have given to a number of people. All right, so in narcissist dynamics, right? It's not always narcissist empath, but in narcissist dynamics, if you watch videos or you read, various forms of media that may come up either on social media or otherwise, a tactic that they use is to kind of starve out the people who are closest to them, and then to give to everyone else within the community, so that the people outside the community will praise them, will see them as very generous, will see them as, philanthropic is even what I'm getting. And then those people will say, oh my God, your husband is such a great person, your wife is such a great person, your mother, your father, whomever, oh my God, I needed this, I needed that, and they helped me. But within the context of your home, they are not willing to give. They are actually very miserly, and they misuse or abuse the power that they have, or the power that they have through their finances, is what I'm getting. So on the other side of the situation, especially with this Four of Swords, what they were trying to do was to take your peace, take your happiness, take your joy, take away your faith, right? Because the Fool requires a leap of faith. That is what that energy is. Because once again, the Ace of Pentacles comes from the hand of God. And so if you are in need and you aren't receiving, they are now, like I said before, trying to reroute your thought process to believe that they are the ones who are the givers of blessings and not the Most High God. Now, I said before, they wanted to take your innocence as it stands, like in the court of law, because I think the extent that they took the situation to was to get you to get so much out of character that you would have done something that would have jeopardized your freedom. And so for you, it required, or if you aren't there yet, or if you're still going through this, it requires you, or required you, to really take a step back. You really had to, if you're a praying person, get down on your knees and pray and be like, God, I surrender this. I hand this over to you because this is bigger than me. Take these swords out my back is what I'm getting. You had to dig deep into your faith in order to not lash out in a reactive manner. Going back to this, sometimes space is definitely needed. Resolutions can wait. Let's not even talk about this. Right? The Four of Swords is sometimes somebody being quiet. Let's not even talk about this, because what you're trying to do is gaslight me. I'm very much getting a very narcissistic situation. You chose your peace. You chose your calm. You say, you know what? I'm going to go take a nap right quick. I'm going to regroup. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to go close to some water to see if that will calm my energy. I'm going to get some fresh air. I'm going to get some sun. I'm going to go smell a flower. Whatever it might be, you were like, I need to get out of this space. And I need to get as far away from this situation as possible. And they may have been trying to, I'm getting kind of like a chase after you. Hey, you know, what's going on? You have an issue. You know how people try to get under your skin? They know they did something wrong to you, but they try to act like they didn't do anything wrong. They're acting as if you are the one who has the issue. Why are you acting like that? Why are you quiet? Why are you distant? What's the attitude about? And you're like, no, there's no attitude. I'm just going for a walk. Oh, why all of a sudden you want to go for a walk? Oh, I just want some fresh air. They're trying to find something to conjure up something within you. And I'm seeing that you're able to maintain your composure. And I feel like the whole basis of it was to make you feel like there might have been something you wanted to move towards, some new beginning. This could go twofold. This situation may have propelled you into a new beginning. It may have been the straw that broke the camel's back. It may have been the final betrayal that you were like, you know what? This is exactly the clarity that I needed to make a shift and move in a different direction. I think that's what it is. There was going to be a flip side to it. I was going to say they wanted to stop you from a new beginning, but I don't think that's what it was. I don't think that they thought that you would take a route of a new beginning. I think they thought that their options were either you're going to lash out or you're going to beg. I think that they thought those were the two options. But there's something telling me that you took the third option. You took something that they didn't expect. Because the fool is hopping off a cliff, right? Someone backs you. If you're thinking about old cartoons, I haven't watched cartoons in many moons. Old cartoons, right? They back you to the end of the edge of the cliff, and you have nowhere to go. And that's what they were trying to do, back you off to that edge. And they like, either you gonna fight me or you gonna beg for your life. And you like, nope, I'm about to hop off this cliff. Watch me do this. And that was the thing that they did not expect. Because at that point, they're like, you're crazy. What you mean you going to hop off the cliff? Where you going? What you doing, right? They had no control over the situation once you took that route that they didn't plan for, is what I'm getting. But it became very clear to you that you had to have faith that when you hopped off that cliff, there was either going to be water at the bottom that was going to break your fall. There was going to be a branch that was going to break your fall. You were going to survive it, and not only survive it, you were going to be able to thrive. Even the dog in the picture is like, nah, bro, where you going? It's dangerous down there. You can't just hop off cliffs. You can't just walk off the edge of a cliff. And you were like, no, watch me. I have wings. Because you knew you were protected. You knew that no weapon formed against you could prosper. And you knew that your blessings did not come from this person. You knew it came from the Most High God. But the only way for you to move forward was to ensure that you maintained your innocence. Not just your inner innocence, but you didn't do anything that could jeopardize your freedom, is what I'm getting from the situation. And you may not even care anymore that a resolution becomes of the situation because you have resolved it in yourself. The Four of Swords for me is about reconciling something within yourself. You don't have to reconcile it with that person. There's nothing to reconcile. They never had good intentions. You can't force them to have good intentions. You could plead with them all you want and say you're hurting me, but they know they're hurting you. They know how they're impacting you. And so with that understanding, with this Sun card, with that understanding, with that clarity, you said, all right, I know what I need to do for me. And that is all that was important in that moment, is for you to do what was best for you. All right, you guys, that is what I have for you today. If you resonate with this message, were able to obtain any clarity, or found it to be helpful in any other manner, please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to share your story in the comment section. These expressions of gratitude are not only free for you, but they also allow me to develop a deeper connection to your energy. With this deeper connection, I am able to pull messages that are more aligned with your specific situation. I want to thank you guys for being here, and as promised, I have a quick message letting you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste. If you look in the description box below, the very last link is labeled 30% discount link. When you select it, it will take you to the Alchemy Mystic shop where you can purchase my distant Reiki therapy services. The Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute session will assist you with grounding and protecting your energy. More specifically, it will help to clear energetic residue associated with past traumatic experiences, allowing you to feel less triggered and positioning you to move forward in a more calm, balanced, and empowered state. This service is performed remotely at the date and time that you schedule your appointment. The service can be performed while you are conducting your everyday activities, with the exception of operating a vehicle or any heavy machinery. I look forward to serving you soon.